So far this year, Seiko has dropped some seriously cool watches, mixing bold, unique designs with fresh updates to their fan-favorite models. But there's one big problem they all share. To celebrate the 60th birthday of Seiko's legendary 62 Mas, the brand's first dive watch, they've released a trio of Prospex Marinemaster references. My favorite is easily the reference SLA081J1, which not only looks awesome, but it's equipped with Seiko's newest and most advanced automatic movement and other impressive updates we have not yet seen from Seiko. There is no questioning Seiko's history producing quality dive watches over the past 60 years, and the new Marinemaster blows the rest out of the water for numerous reasons. This timepiece is a beast of a dive watch. It's crafted from a single piece of titanium and measures 45 millimeters in diameter, 16 in thickness, and 50.4 millimeters from lug to lug. There's also an L-shaped gasket that prevents helium infiltration during deep diving, negating the need for an escape valve. The stainless steel bezel is coated with a diamond-like carbon that is 6 times harder and more scratch-resistant than steel. Inside powering the engine is Seiko's newest 8L automatic movement, the 8L45. It boasts a 72-hour power reserve and accuracy of +10 to -5 seconds per day. The watch comes equipped with a new curved link steel bracelet that is designed to contour to the wrist. The dial is definitely gorgeous, there's no denying that. It's inspired by nature with the appearance of rolling waves over a dark ocean. To prevent the hour markers coming loose, they are set into the dial rather than applied on top. Also, the hour and minute hands have a new design for the Marinemaster line, with flat tops, beveled at the edges, and rounded loom inserts. It's not just the Marinemaster or the 62 Mas Seiko is known for. Another super popular collection is the Alpinist, and they've released a new GMT version that's absolutely stunning. The SPB493J isn't the first Alpinist with a GMT complication or a textured dial, but it is the first time these elements have been combined together. The intricate details on the dial are quite impressive, blending a rugged appearance with practical applications. The distinct shade of black and green internal rotating compass bezel look great together. The hour markers have a small notable adjustment from previous Alpinist iterations. Rather than alternating triangular dashes and sans serif Arabic numerals, there are 8 dashes with numerals at 12, 3, 6, and 9. It's one of the best looking watches I've seen from Seiko in quite a while. I love all the little details and the addition of the black fixed GMT bezel, a first for the Alpinist collection. The dial is also inspired by nature, this time the wing feathers of a tropical bird. The matte black finish glistens just like bird feathers, or at least that's the intentions. Bringing back cool designs from the archives is nothing new for watch brands, and Seiko definitely does this really well. They have brought back a 1970s stunner and packed it with its best new movement. The King Seiko Vanac sports a series of vibrant dials, a big geometric case design with flat polished surfaces and flashy colors. Seiko revived the King Seiko sub-brands in 2022, following the same playbook that worked in the early 1970s. The revived Vanac series is kicking it off with a brand new design that honors the original collection while creating a modern sports watch. It features an angular case design that blends flat and curved surfaces that is finished with Seiko's trademark polishing. The case is almost hexagonal, but rounds off slightly at the midpoint. There is no bezel, so the high dome sapphire crystal protrudes directly from the case's flat top surface, creating a reading glass effect that magnifies the hour track. The watch comes equipped on a tank tread steel integrated bracelet with octagonal figure 8 shaped center links that are connected by boxy angular outer links that narrow as the bracelet tapers. There's also a new crown design that resembles a mechanical gear signed with the King Seiko Shield logo. Like the new Marinemaster 60th anniversary we looked at just a bit ago, this watch also is powered by the new 8L45 automatic caliber. It's available in 3 really gorgeous dial colors: blue and black, silver and gold, and purple. Seiko's first wristwatch didn't come out until the early 1900s, and the slender Roman numerals placed inside a dashed outside track have been part of the brand's design language since that time. Today, that dial pattern is a signature feature of the Presage collection, but the new release, SRPB495J1, takes that heritage a step further. A 24-hour subdial at the 6 recalls a dial design dating back over a century to the company's founding. It originally housed the seconds hands, which was typical for pocket watches in the late 19th and 20th centuries. The new Presage uses enamel to make the stunning crisp white dial, and it creates a background unmatched by other materials. It's housed in a case made of hard-coated stainless steel that is brushed and polished beautifully and has perfect dimensions: 40 millimeters in diameter, 12 millimeters in thickness, and a length of 48. It's a simple design, but executed with a lot of precision and attention to details the Presage collection has always been known for. The blue hands add a lot of character and style, bringing it all together. When Seiko first introduced the 5 Sports line in 1968, it was focused on auto racing and water sports. I'm not alone when I say my first automatic watch was a 5 Sports, and its affordability paired with a variety of fun, sporty designs made it the go-to option for a lot of people. When Seiko revived the collection in 2019, it was focused on dive and field watches. It wasn't until 2023 that elements from the line's auto racing heritage started to reappear. Now, the Mooneyes is lending some of its clout in the hot rod community to help Seiko reinvigorate the 5 Sports racing collection. Mooneyes was founded in California in the 1950s and started out as a garage and custom parts manufacturer that built hot rods with the distinct yellow eyes logo that became iconic in the custom car community. The new watch has some interesting design features. Rather than painted aluminum, the flashy black and yellow bezel is made from acrylic, giving it more depth and shine. There's also the polished beveled hour and minute hands, a speedometer seconds hands, and applied baton hour markers that all match the original racing references. Seiko wanting to draw attention to the 5 Sports auto racing models, this watch is definitely an attention grabber. All of these watches are absolute stunners. Really interesting designs, improvements on dial finishing and the movements, but most of them all share the same problem. They're limited edition, and with that often comes higher pricing. The only non-limited run is the King Seiko, but they do plan to release 2 limited editions later in the year, a yellow and white. Now the prices. They are much more than we're used to seeing from Seiko. The Marinemaster 60th anniversary is $4,600. The Alpinist GMT is $1,650. The King Seiko is $3,700. The Presage is $1,600. And the only model that maintained a familiar price is the 5 Sports at $450. I'll always have a soft spot for Seiko's watches and definitely like the direction they're going in with their watches. Of course, the new elevated designs and improved movements do come with the higher price, so that is understandable in some ways. So maybe I just need to accept this new fate. What do you all think of their continued focus on limited editions? Well, that's all for today. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.